Hello everyone and welcome to Zenless Zone Zero's Dead Shiyu Defense. Version 2.5 of ZZZ just dropped and there's a lot of things to talk about. We've got new 5-star characters, one of them completely free, buffs to 1.0 characters, and even a brand new guild system. But today's video will focus on the reworked Shiyu Defense. I usually didn't cover Shiyu Defense every reset, since the mode had become a formality and was annoying to optimize. However, with this new version came a full rework that suspiciously looks like Deadly Assault. Shiyu Defense now has 5 nodes instead of 7. Nodes 1 through 4 work the same as before, featuring 2 mini-boss fights using 2 of your teams. Node 5, however, has been completely revamped. It now features 3 mini-bosses, requiring 3 different teams, and introduces a new scoring system. At first glance, this scoring system might look complicated, but it's really just a roundabout way of converting clear time into points. The only thing you need to care about is clearing as fast as possible. To get all polychromes, you need to score an S rank on all 3 encounters, which means reaching 25k points per fight. There's also an S+ rating, which only grants investigation merits, and requires a total of 100k points combined across all 3 stages. Jokes aside, there are a few big differences between this new Shiyu and Deadly Assault. First, the enemy lineup. While Deadly Assault pits you against main story bosses, Shiyu Defense features mini-bosses instead, an entirely different lineup to learn and optimize. Second, you actually get to kill the bosses, unlike Deadly Assault where you're just trying to deal as much damage as possible within 3 minutes. Also, you can swap W engines or drive discs between teams. You really need 3 fully geared teams. On top of that, you don't get to choose buffs. Each fight already has its own built-in effects that you'll need to play around. Aside from that, it's 3 fights, 3 teams, and bigger number equals better results. Now let's take a look at this week's lineup and my personal team choices. In a perfect world where I had every agent, I probably would have used Yeshung Wang for the first enemy and a cracked electric team like Sid or Sambi for the second. Unfortunately, my Sid team is weaker than this current setup, so this is what I ended up going with. Fight 3 is perfect for Miyabi and felt like the easiest overall. All in all, this new Shiyu Defense, while being very similar to Deadly Assault, is definitely more interesting than what we had before, and might actually be worth covering weekly. It is, however, harder to get max rewards, which might be an issue for newer players. With that being said, I want to thank everyone for supporting the channel this year. More content is coming in 2026, so make sure to like and subscribe if you're interested. I wish you all a happy new year, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video.
邪魔くさいやつだ。私が来た。でかしたぞ。無限。引用創生。重合の背合わせ。銅と生。生と奪。 気を緩めるな。新規集結。ジャス列殺。剣に立つ。剣を立つ。行き当たる。営業スマイルを。剣が邪悪を打ち、この意は天をしのぐ。剣を立つ。行き当たる。FM は1よ。エレテリアスには SOS を。安心しなさいよね。到達。闇を断つ。三尺の剣、属性を断つ。大抵の突破、万死に値します。内向を乗り込む。雲岳山陽春光、我が剣で名門を断つ。見ててね。剣が邪悪を打ち、この意は天をしのぐ。雲を照らせ。行き当たる。ここは私が巧妙を切る。おねんは転送します。白き乾燥の知らせ。雲を照らせ。行き当たる。なめないでください。な、離れ承知して。やっ、交代交代。はっはっはっやっ、ちれ。やっ、すん。やっ、わかった。たはっ、さ、たはっ、やっ、やっ、はっ、さ、回数かかる。さ、はっ、えっ、えっ、だ、せい、はっ、やっ、ゆっくり仰天。刀はもうかよ。やっ、やっ、えっ、はっ、この刀に誓おう。せい、はっ、やっ、ハエト王様はバカンス中です。はい、見て、だ、せい、やっ、ちれ、だ、い ためにちなみにはっついはっやっとはっやっちれはっはっとしたサプライズ終わりだはっ沈むのですうんえいはっはっへっだへっへっついはっやっなめないでくださいやっやっやっ勝利を上となし狂乱はこれに次ぐやっゆっくり上手邪魔です秩序改正対戦といこう